Hello guys, welcome to KDT Fishing. My name is Keith and this is another bait off video where we have two baits up against each other and the winner is the one that stays on and goes against the next opponent. Now this is the current winner. It's been on since episode 1, Hutchinson the Force, and the first opponent we put it against was my own homemade boilies. It won 4-0, so we then put it up against Sticky Bootyberry, and I think it was 4-0 that it won again, and now as you can see it's up against Nash Key. So instead of showing you a long-winded blank, which is where we was at last on Ladywood Lakes in Yorkshire, we're now going to go straight into the video where fish were actually caught, and these two were fishing the second episode of their own bait off, if you will. So let's get straight into it, and as always leave a like, subscribe and put your bait off suggestions down in the comments below. See you soon guys. Right, it's attempt number 2 because the first session with the Nash Key versus the Force was 0-0 at Ladywood. So this time we're at Benen Hall Fisheries, and this place, if you've never been here before, is absolutely stunning. If you've never seen it, I suggest you go and have a look at it online, bedenhallfishery.com I think, or .co.uk, and we are on Middle Pool because you have to, when fishing the big specimen lakes, you have to do a session that starts from 12 PM till 12 PM minimum, and I can't make it until late. We've come in after work, so we've had to fish Middle Pool and we'll see how it goes. Right, so I've currently got the rods out on luncheon meat in the margins just while I set some new rigs up and stuff like that. So obviously if I catch any fish from that, I'm not going to be showing it on the camera because it's only this bait off that matters. So the Force versus the Key. And I've never fished here before, never fished at Beden Fisheries before. So my approach is simple. It's how I've done it in the past 2 videos, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to do the PVA sausage pellet, and they're going to be glugged in the matching glugs. I'm going to do one on a bottom bait and one on a pop-up just to begin with, until I can find my feet at this new fishery. So I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully I'll get some runs on camera, as they're always good to see, and wish me luck. And my rig is my usual simple rig. Nash kicker, size 6 armour point hook. There's the key boilie, bottom bait. Push the buffer bead over the swivel. The lead will sit there like that. Simple, fish friendly, and it works for me. I'm going to fish this one long. A few boilies over the top. So I've got one in the bag guys, just missed the run on the camera, and it is the Force 1, Nash Key 0. Let's have a quick look at the fish. Was literally only in the water for a couple of minutes and it ripped the boilie off. Nice common. No boilie. Hey? So as you just seen, I reeled in and had no hook bait on. Now this had happened a couple of times with me and my brother, but we never thought it would be because of something. We just thought it might, you know, just be one of them batches of boilies where they're quite soft, they're cracking off. But after speaking to the owner, we found out that there's quite big crayfish in here. which allowed us to then change our tactics a little bit, make sure our baits were harder, use armour mesh from Fox and so on. And this is just a quick look at the lake. It's absolutely beautiful, guys, and if you ever get the chance to fish here, I definitely would. It's called Benen Hall Fisheries, and honestly stunning. Quick look at the local birds and then back to some fishing. Here I decided to reel in one of my rods, and as usual when you're least expecting it, the unthinkable happens. I actually thought I was over my line, but it wasn't. It was a fish.
Yeah, I'm in.
Get in.
Yeah. I was reeling my other rod in and the other rod went that force.
I think at this point I'd reeled both rods in to get armour mesh on my hook baits because we were getting the same problem. The crays were, they were even giving you a few bleeps on the bite alarms, and then you'd reel in and you'd have no bait left, and it was getting frustrating, and we knew we were going into the night possibly, you know, having no bait on all night, and that's even worse. So we had to get prepared, and this was me doing just that. So recast of both rods and get settled.
Force 2, Nash key 0. Isn't it?
The force 3-0 and another common.
It's the next day and the sun is shining. Phil, my brother, who I'm fishing with next door, had one in the night. I didn't have anything in the night. There's a couple of anglers moved at the side of us as well. But what a beautiful day for it.
It's 5-0 to the force. Well guys, there was nothing else to report on, and the force was definitely strong with this session. The force outperforming the Nash key, the hyped up Nash key that we all know and we've all seen catch reports for. I actually thought it was going to tear the force apart, but it didn't, which just shows you even the baits that we don't even know about can sometimes be the difference between catching and not. Is it about being different, or is it about good ingredients, which the force also claim to have, which is why they put all the ingredients on the back of the packaging. But anyway, there you go. It's on a 3-win streak now, which is another reason why I put it against the key. It was on a 2-win streak, and I thought I'll give it a good, well-known bait here and really test it out, and the force is still staying strong. So let me know in the comment section which bait you think I should use next versus the force, and as always guys, really appreciate it if you'd subscribe, leave a like on the video because it shows support on the channel, and I'd like to keep doing these. Also, if you would like to buy the force, there's a link in the description of where you can buy that, and also the key. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.